welcome back guys to Fina's simple recipe with Fina. Today I am going to marinate my meat for lamb buns. So guys, if you wanted to know how to do lamb buns, follow along because I'm going to do the marinade today and leave it overnight, and then we will do the dough and do the process of the lamb bun the next day, which is like tomorrow. We're going to do the lamb buns tomorrow, but today is all about marinating our meat. So as you see guys, I cut the meat really fine in that way, so it will actually easy to cook when it's when it goes in the steam. So here is I've got two bowls of meat. So I'm going to show you how to marinate with this one because I'm going to make heaps of lamb buns. And for those who wanted lamb buns, I'm selling lamb buns from home. So check out with me on my Facebook channel, Facebook page guys, and as well as on my TikTok. TikTok is called me Fina with a PH INA, and Facebook is Fina Senyam on my Facebook page. So here we are guys. This is our meat, and we are going to add in brown onion. Just chop them up, and then we're gonna add in our garlic guys. So chop up the garlic as well. Up to you, just put in as much as you want. Alright, I'm gonna put in almost all of these because I'm going to chop up more garlic. So that's our garlic, and then we're gonna add our pepper. Add in our pepper guys, just to your desire. And then oh, it gets into my excuse me, it gets into my nose. And then our onion powder guys, onion powder. Oh my goodness, it gets into my nose and it gets into my throat. So as much as you want guys on the onion powder. And then we have our garlic powder. Add them all in. Then we're gonna add our seasoning sauce guys. Look, that is the seasoning sauce I put in. I don't put in the oyster sauce because it tastes a little bit sweeter, but I put in this sauce, the seasoning sauce. Just for the good flavor of the seasoning. And then I have my thick, I use the mushroom flavor sauce, so which is a dark sauce. If you don't want your sauce too dark, just put in as much as you want, but if you don't want it too dark, don't put in too much. And then you have to mix everything up. Just make sure you mix them all up. Scrape up the bottom with your hand. I use my hand because I can get to the bottom of the thickness of the meat and turn it up so that I won't miss any lamb from the marinade. See, look at that. They stir up everything. So that is it guys, that is my marinade. But if you wanted to make, if you want a chili, you can add in chili, but because some people they don't like chili, so I won't add in chili. So they will order and they will request for some chili, for some spicy lamb buns. All right, I'm not gonna forget my that's how I taste my one. See if it's salty enough. I'm gonna add in a bit of salt. Don't go over the salt because the the two sauce are salty. So just put in as much, and then you can always taste it. Wow. That's all there is, guys. This is all what we need to do with our marinade. So we're gonna leave it in the fridge overnight, and just to let the marinade do its work, soak up all in the meat, soak up all the marinade, and that's it is. That's all. That's all my marinade. I don't know about other people what they do, what sauce they put in, but with me, that's all I have. If I have the pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, my main ingredient is this seasoning sauce, and as well as the dark soy sauce. I use the mushroom flavor. That's it. That's it. Then you have to wait and see when it's cooked, and then you know how good it is. All right, guys. So that is our marinade. Make sure you cut your meat very fine. And yeah, so that's our marinade, and we'll see you tomorrow when we come across doing our lamb buns, guys. But until then, love to see you next time. All right, we're going to wrap it up and refrigerate it until we are going to use, and that is going to be tomorrow afternoon, same time. Yeah, there you go, guys. Yeah, good morning, families and friends. Welcome back to my cooking channel, Simple Recipe with Fina. It's Saturday morning today. This morning it's too early in the morning. We're probably around about 4 o'clock in the morning now. So I got up early to prepare our lamb buns for our sale today. So now we're going to go through how to do our dough. So our dough I have here, we're going to do the yeast first to activate our yeast. So there are 2 cups of cold milk and 2 cups of boiling water in here. So now we're going to add our oil. So I'm going to have to add 8 tablespoons. 1, 8 teaspoons, guys. This is I'm doubling my measurement. So if you wanted to make a single batch, use only 4 tablespoons of oil, guys, vegetable oil. So guys, after you put in your boiling water and milk, just keep checking your mixture, see if it's too hot or if it's too hot or too cold, then your yeast will not be activated. So now the temperature is good. So now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of yeast, guys. Remember that I'm doubling the size. 2 tablespoons of yeast. Go 1 tablespoon of sugar, guys. This is all to 1 tablespoon of sugar. Probably a half tablespoon of salt, guys. Alright, give it a stir, mix it all up, and now we're going to put it on the side to let it foamy. Alright, make sure you cover it cover it and put it on the side to raise our yeast. All right, guys. So our 15 minutes is done, and look at our yeast. That's how it should look, frothy. So here we are. We got our flour. So we're gonna make a hole in our flour, guys, and then add our yeast into our flour. Then you're gonna mix. I've been searching everywhere to buy a cheap dough mixer, but I can only find the small one that they won't do a big batch for me, because I had a dough mixer but it's broken. So hopefully I can get another one just for the lamb buns. So mix your dough all together. My bench is too high for me, guys. Maybe I'm gonna have to shift it into the dining table that's a bit low, so I can knead my dough, and then I'll bring it back on the bench. Yeah, we're gonna do it on our table. Alright, guys, here's our dough. So we're gonna leave it into this bowl and cover it just to double the size. Probably about an hour to let it sit to double the size. Cover it with your cling wrap and put it somewhere warm, probably next to your oven. If your oven was on, and let it rise for about an hour. Alright, guys, so here is our dough. We're going to flour our surface, and that's our dough. And here is our meat. Just got it out of the fridge. So now we're going to divide our dough into balls. Yeah. So now we're going to roll it in long sticks. Then we're going to cut it. So there's our ball, guys. We're gonna leave it until gonna leave it up there to raise for another 10 minutes, and then we're gonna put our meat inside it. Okay guys, here we go. So now we're gonna do our filling now, guys. Going to make some lamb buns. Alright, get your ball, flatten it out, and then you're gonna scoop your meat just enough to fill your dough, and then you have to gather the end. Bring the end all together and then seal it up, guys. And there you go. And then you get the luncheon paper, and then there you go, guys. That's your lamb bun. All right, keep doing until all the balls has been filled, and then we're gonna turn on our stove, guys. This is all ready for the steamer, and our steamer is almost boiled. Yeah guys, our steamer is now boiled. We're gonna put in our first batch. Right. Yeah, here's our kekemamoe lamb buns. I'm going to try this one. Just sitting down, my legs are so sore. So that's our lamb bun, guys. All right, let me try it out. Mmm. Yum. Hmm. Look at the bun, guys. Yeah, and that is our lamb bun, guys. Hope you enjoy watching the video. Bye.
You got me up and I keep bleeding, I keep